An artist that I really admire, James Gurneys, put on a painting challenge, Abandoned House, in which you had to go paint on location some abandoned structure that you find interesting using 3 colors. Here are my 3 colors. I started the painting by basically establishing the drawing using a real thin layer of sap green. Once I get the basic drawing established, I'm going to start blocking in the background with the light value of the sky. Part of the challenge is painting all these trees and leaves and the foliage that's coming in. It really is a complex visual image, so I'm going to try and break it down. From there, I'm going to start establishing the darkest values there in the foreground below the cabin, and then using a large brush block in the logs. One of the interesting visual phenomena that's happening here is you have this cool north light that's basically indirect north light that's hitting the left side of the cabin, giving the logs somewhat of a blue tint, and then on the right side you're getting this reflected warm green light that the sunlight's hitting the green foliage and it's bouncing up onto that right hand side of the cabin. So I'm trying to establish that tonal difference, having kind of more of a warm yellowish green on the right and a cooler blue green on the left hand side. At this point the painting's getting pretty well established and I'm just going in and refining the lights and the darks and then adjusting the value relationships. I'm going to try and push the value really light on the right hand side to make it look as that side of the cabin is receding in space. Spring is turkey breeding season, so I set out a pair of homemade decoys in this field to see what might be attracted to them. At one point I turned around and dropped to my knees as I saw a hen about 200 yards out in the middle of this field. She never came in, but she was sure interested. Start working into the background. I'm using these tree limbs to help move the eye around the painting. I had a lot of fun with the challenge of the limited palette. The blue and raw sienna acting as complementary colors or opposites created a great grayscale, and the sap green allowed me to really get some of that foliage and that brilliance that is so prevalent in springtime. And like the tragedy that destroyed this cabin, upon packing up, my painting took a tumble and almost vanished down this woodchuck hole. I got it back in the studio, cleaned up the dirt and grime, and added a few more finishing touches. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the work of artist James Gurneys. It will not disappoint.